On this segment of the Montana Barn Find, we unearth a 34 Ford that has been stashed away for over 6 decades.
Okay. I didn't think this would ever be a big event, but there's the car.
That is so cool.
Look at that.
I love the fenders on these cars. So it just gives them their personality.
Open the door and look inside. I mean, it's just nice. It's unbelievable. Look at the little pinstripe still. This car is original paint. It's just untouched. Well, this guy came to our car show and he got to talking with Dan McDonald because Dan had an extra seat in the shade down by the bank. And he asked Dan if he knew anybody that would be interested in this. And Dan knew my number by heart and he told the guy, he says, call Rick, he would like to see this or know somebody that would want this car. So I called the guy back and he says this is what he's got. His dad bought this new. It's been here all of its life. And he said he had this car. He said he hadn't driven it in 30 years. Well, he's a little off on his timeline because the plates are 1958. So that's how long it's been since he parked it in here. So, Bill, your dad bought this car new.
My dad, I don't know what he had before this because I wasn't around. I was born in 36. But he bought this car new in 34. And after World War II, he thought about maybe buying a new car, but it was still good.
Right.
And people didn't, and you couldn't get cars anyway, you know, back then. And so we kept it. My dad was an auctioneer, and he called auction sales all around Carbon County. And Mom and I would go. We'd go to Bear Creek a lot. To get to Bear Creek, when you went from Red Lodge to Bear Creek, there was another road. It was gravel. And all the road clear to Belfry was gravelled.
So you may have ridden in this car when you were 2 years old.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my dad was big at car riding. And I dated in high school with this old thing. And then after, when I was in college, we went out to Cooney Dam a lot. My buddies and I'd go out to Cooney Dam fishing. You know, in this old car. We had some good times. So I had graduated from college at Eastern, and I drove it to West Yellowstone because I worked for the Forest Service up there. Had that lookout tower up at Horse Butte that year. And I drove it up to Horse Butte, and I drove it over the Beartooths coming back with these old mechanical brakes. Everything worked when I pulled it in.
Well, let's see if we can get this thing out into the sunlight. We're going to have to cut some trees down behind. And you can't even see the door from the back.
Be able to get it cut down low enough where you can open the door.
Yep.
You know?
And we're going to pull this thing out and we'll tell a couple more stories.
turn the wheel. There it goes.
It turned backwards.
Will it turn?
Chris.
Will the wheel turn?
Huh?
Yeah, he got it.
I do. See, that's why we need you. You're not going nowhere, pal.
Oh my cow.
The brakes still work.
The mechanical.
You
How
really
could
want
happen to
this?
him?
I am so excited about you folks getting this. You know, I have worried about this vehicle for, well, probably the last 15, 20 years. And thought, now how am I going to market this thing? And thank God I met that Mr. McDonald in Red Lodge, and he gave me your phone number. The idea of staying in Carbon County, it's part of Carbon County history. And you know, and the fact that maybe I'll be able to drive it one more time. That's
Anytime.
the
Looks
neatest
good.
thing.
Well, thank you again very much.
Oh, thank you very much.
Nice to meet you, Bill.
guys.
Thank
you
you so
guys are
much.
super.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
guys.
much.
We appreciate it.
And we'll
Yes.
be dropping by and
Yes.
seeing your place on a.
You
on
do
another
that.
day.
We'll give you time
we'll
to
give
get
you
it
a call.
washed.
We'll give you a call.
To follow our adventures, be sure to like our Facebook page, The Montana Barn Find.